argue on Fox that they think they try to get under my skin and say lightweight is the best division. I said, don't play with me. Welterweight is the best division.
Well, it's your division. Of course you think that.
After Khabib, yeah, Khabib was a beast.
Yeah.
I haven't watched many of his fights. I watched him. I said, I need to go back to my math. He fights like that every time.
Yeah, he's a monster.
Oh my God.
You see the Michael Johnson fight? He's
I
telling
saw
Michael
the
to give
clip.
up.
I
Give
saw that
up.
clip
I
when
must
he
be
was
champ. Give up. Smashing him.
Damn.
His wrestling and his ground and pound is just so ferocious. It's just on such another level. And when he gets a hold of guys, he's getting a hold of guys that are really good and just ragdolling them.
Yeah.
Like what he did to RDA. Did you ever see that fight?
Yeah, I haven't seen those fights. I got to go back and look.
Ragdolled RDA.
Piecing them.
He just beats the shit out of people. Gets you to the ground.
I was a big fan after that. I'm like, man,
He's something special.
this dude is
He's something
crazy.
special. And the fact that he did that to Barboza, he wants to move up to 72.
Shit, no, he don't. Hey, metabolic meal, send my man Khabib out of pack. Nutritionist, anybody out there, I'm picking up the tab. Stay your psycho ass down there at 55. I'm not trying to see no Khabib right now.
Khabib, and what you think?
Mate, with the way Khabib's been, the way he's been in his career, the fights he's had, like I just see him barring, like getting clipped with something and just getting flash knocked out. Because honestly, I think if you clipped him and he went down but was still conscious enough to grab a single, he won't go away. He won't go away. He won't go away. I don't see him losing, being beaten by anybody. Honestly, yeah, I can't see him being beaten because he is surprisingly good at not getting hit when he's not in the wrestling distance. Like, he's very good at that. You saw with fights with like Barboza and he's good at like staying away, and with McGregor even. Like, he's good at staying away.
And rushing in too.
And yeah, and then he just rushes in. And because of the threat, the takedown is so real. Like, it's so dangerous, that threat. He can get in almost unmolested. You know, he just gets in and then throws bombs or goes for a shot. And if he grabs anything, grabs your little toe, he'll use that as an anchor to start climbing up. Like, I don't see him losing, or I don't see anyone having the skill sets to beat him, barring just getting knocked out flush. You know.
Speak about Khabib's arm endurance that you mentioned.
Yeah, I you know what I would love? I would love to, and we're going to work on this. I want to get someone who's 40 in, and I want to speak to him and be like, what's it like feeling him pressure you up against the fence? Because I am sure it's got to feel otherworldly. Because when he gets you, he sticks to you like glue. Like glue. He doesn't move. Granted, his positions are 90% always perfect. And he's doing the right things, and he's laying the right pressures, and
he's getting to the next position before you are.
And he's ahead of you, and he's also hitting you at the same time, making you, like, taking your attention away from the defense so that he can transition into the next stage of it flawlessly. But he sticks. He sticks. He doesn't leave. Like, a lot of the stuff I saw him do, I've tried doing on the mats with the boys, with the guys, and it is so hard. It is so hard, and and the way Khabib was just getting to his back repeatedly, getting under his arms repeatedly, over and over and over, getting that body lock. It's just textbook. He must have unlimited arm endurance.
And then he gets up from that and punches.
Keep his hands up and punch and kick.
I mean, Khabib is just a whole nother type. Like I told him when I first got in, I'm trying to get on your level, bro. Like where I get people down and maul them. There's no question of am I getting up or am I going to be okay. When he take you down, you're down. You enjoy the ride because he's going to keep you there and he's good at it.
You know, I think I would fight. Oh man, I think this is all respect to my man Khabib Nurmagomedov. I think I would like to fight him just because he's so good about what he does, and he doesn't care about what you bring to the table, and I like that aspect about him. Or even GSP, even John Jones. Those guys are considered amongst the greats in the world. But I think Khabib Nurmagomedov, he's one of the fighters now that gets me, like, when he's about to fight, like, I get up, but I'm like, oh yeah, the Eagle's coming to maul somebody. And I think the reason why is because he's so humble. Like, I love humble athletes, and I think how he goes about his day. Like when Nate said he when he flew out of the country to Russia, and then he was like, if UFC wants to continue without me, go ahead. I don't care. I mean, as long as something can do, I can get out of the country. What do you want me to do? I respect that about him. Like, he's not like throwing a big fit about it. So
my coach, Fabiano Scherner, was in New York a week ago for PFL. My teammate Rick Story was fighting. He was out there cornering Rick. And Khabib was out there. Khabib was cornering somebody. And Khabib did a workout in the back room, and my coach sat and watched it. And he said, Khabib didn't have, these master submissions or things you haven't seen before. It was all pretty straightforward. He said, but he had a pressure. And he said, first, let me tell you what the workout was. Okay, so Khabib comes in, he's got 5 guys. And what the workout is going to be is one by one, Khabib is going to work out with each guy until each guy gives up. Once the guy's had enough, reaches a level of exhaustion, he's done, and the next guy comes in. My coach said the workout was 90 minutes. The first guy was the most talented guy, made it 20. 20 minutes in, the guy goes, I'm done. I have nothing left to offer you. Great. Khabib stays in. New guy comes in. Guy number 2 comes in for 15 minutes or so. Guy number 3 comes in for 15 minutes or so. Guy number 4. And then when it was done, Khabib was standing up, and all 5 guys were laying down just from exhaustion. He didn't hurt them. It was a grappling workout. He didn't hurt these guys. He just put a pace on it.
The problem is that these guys at lightweight, they just don't know what it's like when Khabib gets a hold of them. And I've been with most top talents I've seen at lightweight and welterweight, and I've grappled with them. And Khabib he's more than anything than any lightweight has ever really felt, and most all welterweights. So I don't care who you are, how slippery you are, even if you're Tony Ferguson, you're slippery. You're not gonna feel the same thing when Khabib gets a hold of you, and he's gonna slow you down. You got to get him. You'd have to get him with something wild, something early, because the longer that thing went, the more times Khabib got a hold of him, it wouldn't go well for him.
He made me feel like I never wrestled. He made me feel like I never grappled. And it wasn't like he just overpowered me and there was nothing I could do. He outworked me, out technique. Like, he's just that good, man. And people don't get it.
3, 2, 3.
It happened to be sparring day, and we all line up. We have almost a team huddle. We're sitting there like, this is who's fighting, da 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 da. And I was like, hey guys, DC and Luis know me. My name's Joe Giannetti. I was on the show with them. I'm gonna be here for a month. Love to work with everybody. I'm here to learn from everybody. And they were like, he's getting ready for Conor McGregor. Javier Mendez was like, okay, we need long, tall lefties. And he's scanning the room, and I'm like, oh no. And he's like, Joe, you're going with Khabib. And I'm like, I don't even know him. They're like, yeah, but you're long and tall and you're a lefty. I'm like, all right. So my first day there, they're like, you're gonna help him get ready for Conor McGregor. And I'm like, my stand-up's not like Conor's, but I'll try. And I went with him. First round of the day, we did MMA, and in my head, I'm like, all right, obviously I'm not going to get the better of him, but I'm going to try and be a good teammate and fight like Conor. So everything I did was to set up that left hand. I did not land a left hand on him. I couldn't touch him. And I'm sitting there, he kind of moves like, Mike Tyson did, like this stuff. But I knew that, and I'm like, okay, he goes left, right, left, right. When he comes back to the right, I'm going to clap him. Through my left hand, he was under it, shooting on my legs. And I'm like, oh no, here we go. And I actually shoved his head, and I got him below my knee. And I was like, this is it. I'm going to stop the takedown. I got his head below my knee, and I pulled my foot up. And I was like, that's it, I'm free. Bang, he was on my other leg. Now I'm fighting off this leg, and I'm like, uh-oh, I wasn't ready for that. Then he's on a double leg. Then he climbs up my back, and he's got my arm trapped. And he picks me up, launches me through the air. And as I'm flying through the air, I'm like, yeah, I was waiting for that. And then he was stuck on me. His hip pressure, how he could just squeeze. It wasn't like raw strength, it was technique. And you could tell he wasn't exerting himself. He wasn't. He whipped my ass. He wasn't trying. He was just, he's holding me really tight. He'd posture up, a couple good punches, he's back down low. And I'm sitting there going, this guy's going maybe 40%. And I'm trying as hard as I can to shrimp out. Can't get his knees off of me. It was crazy. I did 3 rounds with him that day. I was exhausted. I wanted to throw up. I've never in my life thrown up from training. Ever, no matter how hard I've trained. Wanted to throw up. But yeah, that was my first day at AKA. First day, you're helping Khabib get ready for Conor McGregor. And I was like, you're joking, right? I'm already nervous. Yeah, I'm a shy person. So hi, I'm Joe, nice to meet you, nice to meet you. But yeah, they were like, get in there with him. And he one of, if not the most humble guys I've ever met. He's walking by, he's thanking me for the rounds. End of the day, we're leaving the gym. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the work. I'm like, thank me. I was like, I'm a nobody. Thank you. Like, you're the champ. And he's like, no. Thank you for the work. I appreciate it. You helped me a lot. And I'm like, what? Like, dude, you, like, okay. But like, every time we train together, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm like, why do you appreciate me? I appreciate you. Like, but that's just his mindset. Like, some people just like, they think it's like almost, some people think it's an act, I don't know why, and some people just don't believe it, but he is just genuinely humble, has his ethics, he follows them. It was just crazy, it was almost weird because you don't meet people that humble, you know? Like, I'm a very outspoken person at times, but I try to keep it humble. He is a new level of humble. Like, just thanks everybody. Like I said, that was my first day. He didn't know me through a hole in the wall. Did 3 rounds with him. He, oh, thank you. I was like, that's the reason he's a champ.
Thank you, bro. What do you think about Khabib's performance against EP?
I don't think Khabib's a human being. Like, I don't know where he came from, but in my eyes, he's unbeatable. No offense, Dustin, but I don't think I didn't think that Dustin was gonna win. And look what happened. It's pure domination.
What about Tony Ferguson?
It's Khabib, dude. What planet is he from? He's from Xenon, dude. It's off the 405.
Tony's from 10 Planet, though. That's his gym.
Oh, it's a gym here in the United States.
Louis, there have been stories told, I guess, about Khabib's training and about just how good he is. You've been experiencing it now firsthand. How would you describe how Khabib is in the room?
Khabib is most definitely always the hammer. You know, he's never the nail, quite literally. You know, honestly, I would say he's not even a hammer. He's like a jackhammer. He's a drill.
I've been doing this for more than 20 years. So I never had this type of sparring, this type of training. It's been different. We going hard work for 2 months straight. Like every day I wake up sore. Like every day it's like, I remember Khabib every morning. It's like, that's tough, that's hard.
Without a doubt, Khabib's the best wrestler I've ever faced.
Khabib, you defend a takedown, he comes with 10 more like takedowns. Like, you're gonna defend at least like 20 takedowns after you defend one. Now you're coming on again. He's coming again. Now he's coming again. He's coming again.
Cardio, it's like best. I think so. It's pushing you all the time, and this is the best.
In sparring cage, in sparring never easy. Every time it is hard, like same professional fight. After sparring Khabib, I feel very excellent.
You feel much better.
I feel much better after sparring with Khabib. I feel much better. I go other guys in cage. I feel very relaxed, very easy for me sparring.
No one understands what it's like to grapple with him until you're in there with him. Everybody that's never grappled with him, when they get in there, they go, "Oh my God, now I know what they're talking about." It's like they go, "It's another world."
I mean, man, it's like you're fighting a bear. Like you know, you're not. There's no easy days with Khabib. That's for certain. There's no easy days with Khabib.
The one thing that separates Khabib is his relentless pressure, and he never gets deterred, no matter what. You know, if you stuff a takedown, if you land something, you know, it doesn't affect him or his game plan. He's just going to continue to plod forward until he gets you down, and you know, you're going to stay there once he gets you there.
You don't get tired. That guy doesn't get tired.
When I come to gym first time, like we have like, for me Khabib like another level guy. Now I understand the training like when I trained with him like 5-6 years. Now I understand how he champion because we training hard all the time.